Welcome. It's your boy Danzino in the house. I'm back and better than ever. That's that new Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me first off welcome everybody back to the Danzino show. Of course, my name, as you guys should know, my name is Danzino. Want to welcome everybody this evening. Tonight is April the 12th, 2016. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We want to go over a few things. We want to pick up right where we left off on last episode, which was talking about the mineral, which was magnesium. So as you guys remember, last episode we discussed magnesium, different foods that you can find magnesium in, the daily recommended amount of magnesium needed for optimum health. And so basically, like I said, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to pick right up where we left off. A few things before we get started, though. A few things in the news. I'm sure that you guys all have heard. If you guys have not heard, you must be living up under a rock. But legendary, and I say legendary, Chicago DJ Doug Banks passed away, unfortunately, on yesterday, which was April the 11th, 2016. We all got the news that Doug Banks had passed. I believe he was 57 years old. So we are here in Chicago. We're mourning the death of legendary DJ Doug Banks. You all keep his family up in prayer. Keep him up in your prayers. I'm still in shock, to be honest with you. It was, there's no words. I mean, to what Doug Banks meant to me and my family. Just growing up here in Chicago, like I said, been listening to Doug Banks for a long, long time. So that's a great loss. And you guys just, again, keep his family up in prayer. Also, last Sunday, I actually lost my cousin. We lost her to a battle with cancer. So I'm doubly mourning the death of my cousin. It's been a rough week. There's no easy way to say it. I mean, it's been a very rough week for me. So, but I still wanted to get on tonight really quickly. This is going to be, once again, a quick broadcast. Want to share the mineral for this week with you guys. And so let's just get into it. Let's get right into it. We learned last week about magnesium, what magnesium does, which is help to alleviate any type of stress. It also keeps the body relaxed, the different nerves and the different cells in the body. It helps to relax those nerves and those cells within the body. The mineral for this week, I want you guys to grab a pen and paper. The mineral that we're going to discuss this week is a mineral that you guys should all know. You guys have all heard about it. You read about it. Now we're going to learn about it. And the mineral this week is a mineral called iron. That's right, iron. Iron is a mineral that is extremely necessary and extremely important, because the simplest way I can explain what iron does is iron basically helps the body to be able to create enough red blood cells. And if you have enough iron in your body, you will be able to produce, again, the red blood cells, which also in turn makes sure that the body has enough oxygen. So again, we're back at oxygen and alkaline. You see how all that ties in together? If you have enough iron in your body, you're going to have enough red blood cells, which makes oxygen and brings oxygen all over the body, to the brain, to the lungs, to the heart, again, all over. You're going to have enough iron and you're going to have enough oxygen in the body. The daily recommended value and the daily recommended amount of iron for men, let's start with men. The daily recommended amount is about 12 milligrams of iron per day. Most people get that, you have some that don't. But for women, also, the amount of daily recommended allowance of iron is about 10 milligrams. So that's pretty doable, to be honest with you. That's extremely doable. Some foods that you can partake of that will give you enough iron. You should be able to eat spinach. Spinach is a great source of iron. Broccoli is also another good source of iron. Kale, peanuts, cashews, almonds, pecans, all great sources of iron. Tofu, for my brothers and sisters who like tofu, great source of iron again. And fish, salmon fish, tuna, tilapia, herring, bluegill, so many different types of fish that you can partake of that will give you the necessary amount of iron. Again, just to reiterate, iron is important because it allows the body to be able to produce enough red blood cells, which will make sure that the body has enough oxygen in it. So, oxygen is really what the body needs in order to maintain optimum health. So you want to make sure that you definitely have enough iron in your diet. I also recommend, we didn't really talk about this last show, but I recommend organic food sources. You want to make sure that you want to eat as natural and as clean as possible. So again, you want to make sure that the food that you partake and that you eat, I've been saying that word a lot this video, partake. But the food that you eat, that you consume is organic, which means that it's as natural as possible. No chemicals, no additives, no hormones, or nothing like that. Just basic natural food. Because the body is natural, so the body needs a natural substance in order to maintain its health. So definitely keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions, please, by all means, post any questions in the comment section below. Also, we want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Again, this is the Danzino Show. The channel is Danzino N. Definitely subscribe to it. Next week we will have another mineral that we will discuss in great detail. That's all I have for you guys tonight. I wanted to make this a very quick show. Wanted to be as detail oriented as possible. You guys, just one thing that I'll say before I let you guys go. Make sure that you guys tell the ones in your life that you love them. You might have maybe a cousin that you haven't talked to in a while. You might have an auntie or uncle or somebody in your life that you haven't talked to. Give them a call, because you never know how life is going to go. A lot of times we think that we have so much time here, and we really don't. Life is but a fleeting moment. So you definitely want to make sure that you tell the ones that you love how much, in fact, you love them, because you might not get that chance tomorrow. So that's just a little something for y'all to think about until the next time we meet. This has been the Danzino Show tonight. Again, my name is Danzino. You guys be blessed. Have a good night.